y'all. I pressed the wrong button. Uh, and it ended the video. But I just posted that anyway because I didn't want to restart over. But I'm gonna redo it. It's Sunday, January 18, 2026. All right, so um, so back to what I was saying. I was just briefly going over some old pictures, like I said, because like uh, I went and grabbed something to eat earlier. My phone was like on 1%, no 3%. I put it on the charger. While it was charging, I was playing my game, and so I let it get a good charge. It's still not charged all the way, but it's charged, enough. And so I was like, hold on, I couldn't resist it. I just grabbed the phone off the charger and started looking at some of the pictures briefly, just going through some of them, and then I focused in on this one. And remember, as I was saying, and some of my older videos where I was like, this line right here, it got to be because it's in the fish tank glass, right? And one of them represents us being inside, and one of them represents the outside of the fish tank because that's where that opening is for a certain time. A certain time of day it opens and it closes is my guess, right? And so I haven't even rotated this photo yet. So what I did was I wanted to um focus on this right here, this line that's going across. It's obviously reflecting something because we're obviously in the fish tank, glass. Uh, you can call it energy, you can call it a dome, same shit. But it's reflecting. That's why that line is there in the first place. It's representing two different sides of something. One that's being on the inside and one that's being on the outside, or one that's being on the inside, another one that's being on the inside, reflecting by one that's on the outside, giving it three uh corners. But so I wanted to focus in on it, and then I zoomed in and I zoomed in. Remember when I was telling y'all, he knows that I can that I can see through the sun a lot of the time. So he keeps the clouds sometimes by. Now, ironically, today he have not done that. Earlier he did first half of the day, but when I wasn't paying him any attention, um, there was clouds around. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about working and relaxing, chilling. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoying my little mood. Doing my little thing, and then it dawned on me, okay, let's get a couple of pictures of the sun or whatever. Then he moved all the clouds. All of them was gone, and he did not hide from me at all. So I figured maybe he was trying to tell me something. So I start snapping pictures of the sun while I was still recording, while still playing my game, um, and just chilling. So I took like every now and then I'll stop, take two pictures, boom, boom, stop, take two pictures. But I want to get something that can like take really good pictures of the sun, like that's really like that got like a nice powerful zoom, but it don't like fuck up when you zoom in. You know what I mean? Like the pixels or whatever don't just like look all blurry and stuff. I mean, straight clear pictures because I would like to get a powerful enough zoom to where it don't start blurring, but great shots up at it. But it has to be like on a touchscreen display so that I can start looking at it. Because, like, say for instance, if we use like a telescope, right, and you zoom all the way in on the sun, you take the pictures, but the picture come out on a paper. What good is that? You feel me? You're looking at a piece of paper, but you still can see some things like that, but not near as much as if you take the pictures with a device like a cell phone that will allow you to, after you take the picture, to zoom in and zoom out, sort of like what I'm doing right now. Zoom in, zoom out. So that's where you're gonna see most of your work. So as I zoom in, I immediately see what would be a right eye staring. Boom. The right eye is right there. The sun is right here. So, and this appears to be a different being this time. It's different. And he's watching. So I was like, okay. So I started honing in what looks like another eye. There's one right here, and then it looks like another one right there. Now, I remember hearing stories about this angel that got a whole lot of eyes all over himself, all over his body. I was thinking, okay, maybe it's that angel with a whole bunch of eyes, and it's so many eyes that make you think that you're tripping, that this, it's just nothing. But once again, if you were to take a picture of a building, you won't see those goddamn eyes. You would not. If you take a picture of the grass, you won't see it. Now, if you got to, now I would say this though. If you do take a picture of the grass with a low quality phone, you would see all kind of like bullshit that shouldn't belong there. Just don't make sense. Or with any low quality, phone, uh, even if you take a picture of a gate and you zoom in, you might start seeing some things that, because of the low grade quality phone, might not be there. But for instance, if you take a nice clear picture of a tree, you zoom in on that tree, you're not gonna see no weird shit. Unless you just happen to catch a spirit standing by the tree or walking near the tree or something when you snap the picture. You know what I'm saying? So why when you take pictures, or you take pictures of the ocean? Well, I've seen plenty of faces in the ocean, so I won't say that. Let me take that back. But if you take a picture, you take the pictures in the sky, you start to see these things. But anyway, let's get back to it. So, right, so I zoomed in. I was like, okay, what the hell is that? And it looks like another eye. And immediately I started thinking about that thing off of Hellboy. The thing that got a whole lot of eyes that look like aliens and stuff. I'm like, what the fuck? So then I'm like, nah, hold on. Let me zoom in. Let me see what I can see. So I look like this. I say, damn. So then I'm looking at the split. And like I said, the split sometimes represent, it could be two people though, that when you zoom in though, one can be standing behind the glass, and so we see the reflection. Like for instance, we see this little line, which is the reflection, but the darkness on the side of that line could be somebody standing behind the fish tank that we in. They're standing behind the fish tank, and even though this line right here is reflecting, we can still see them reflecting through the fish tank on this side, and there's somebody standing on that side. Could be the father and the son, who knows, right? But they're standing on each side, and this is creating a clear line because nobody's standing right there. They're only standing to the left and to the right, and it's reflecting. But so that's why I was thinking. And then I started looking. I'm like, damn, now this is the furthest I can zoom in on this picture. But look at that. You, you can see, uh, but hold on. This one's starting to look different. We might have to check out the other one. You can see an eye right here and this eye right here. And his facial details. Hold on. Let's back up real quick. Let me see if this is the same one. Yeah, look. Wait. Y'all, this starting to look different. Yeah, okay, so hold on, let me see. Look at that though. Look at how big this look. I mean, this is yo. Look at this though. Hold on. Okay, let me just give y'all an example for those of you who can't see because your eyes are not trained. All right, so I'm gonna just. All right, I'm gonna just do it like this. This is an eyeball like this. This is an eyeball like that. This is an ear. This is a head. Now watch this. Boom. See it? So you have an eye right here, which is left eye, a right eye right here, a ear right there, a forehead right here. Now let's back up real quick. Look at the shoulder. Right? Look at the shoulder of this. What the fuck? Excuse my language, y'all, but there's a shoulder that would appear to be his right shoulder. All right. So check this out. What I'm gonna show you is we got a ear right here, a head right here, right eye, left eye, a shoulder, and I cannot see his um left shoulder, but this thing looks hideous. It look it looks like something out of a horror movie. I can see him clear as day. He's hold on. This appears to be, let me see if I can see another one. I don't want to start. Well, yeah, I see here you go. I'm starting to see the shit starting to trip again because there go another right eye, another uh left left eye, and they're just looking using the clouds to like blend in, like as if they're using the cloud for like some kind of face paint. So they stare at the earth. If you fuck around and see something, you don't see something. Now when you're doing it like this, you can kind of see with this whole area right here. Hold on, let me move this. You can kind of see with this whole area right here kind of looks like some kind of head, right? Where you see eye sockets look like an alien face, nose, mouth, nose, and then you can see the body coming like this, from this direction, right? So we're gonna rotate this thing. See what I'm saying? So if you back up like this mode, now you can see the body. You see you can see him standing behind the fish tank glass that we in. So we push this up. You see this look like some kind of mask on his head, right? Two eyes, look like an alien, right? Hold on, watch this. You got the two eyes, you got the nose, you got the mouth, the neck area, and it looked like something around the head, right? Then you can see, boom, that go the big body area right here, and this would be the chest glowing like Iron Man or some shit, right? But you see the split in between is what I was telling y'all earlier. The split in between, because there's somebody standing on this side right here and somebody standing on that side. Now sometimes it just be one person, but a lot of times it just be two people. Maybe they got two different flash. I don't know. Maybe, no, I can't say that. Just the sun, I would say, they use it as one flashlight. But look, you can see him looking. You can see him looking right there. You can see his head, ear, everything. I know y'all can see that. I can't see the right side of his body. I mean, if I want to, I would have to, like, I don't feel like using, like, other, like, if I use other ability to see this thing, it's gonna like drain me, and I don't feel like doing all that shit, because if I do, I'm gonna see a whole bunch of shit and it's just not gonna make sense, and then it's gonna make me a little weak and shit, you know what I'm saying? So excuse my language though, but look at this. I'm gonna show y'all real quick one more time. You can see his ear right here, his shoulder, his head, a right eye, a left eye. You can see it. He's looking too. Now, what we're going to do, let's rotate this real quick, because this is the normal side. What the fuck? It looked like it's already been rotated, and they ain't rotate this. But let's rotate it and see what's up. Let's see. Let's see what we see when it's rotated. Damn, I already see a nice image like that. Oh, man. Holy shit. Okay, so from this distance, this thing right here would be acting like somewhat of a left eye. The sun, I mean, hold on. The sun would be acting as a left eye, which would be the right eye should be somewhere over here, but it's closed, as if he winking. No, matter of fact, this cloud right here would be the left eye, the right eye. The sun would be the left eye, right? And when you see the clouds over here in the corner, it looks like some kind of hair, dreads, like dreadlocks or something, like little woolly hair, right? Now, this whole entire area Right here, this ball of energy you can see turns into a face. This whole area is like a face now. It's the image I was looking at it. And I don't want to put too much. Damn, I did not see this damn plane flying in the sky. When I took the where the fuck these planes coming from, man? What the fuck? I didn't even see that shit when I was taking this picture. What the hell? Alright. So we saw the face on that side. Now let's turn it up. So this is hell no, y'all. This goddamn fish tank. It's damn fish tank, yo. Okay, I see one eye right there. That's this other eye. Okay, now hold on, because when we turned it upside down, this is his eye turned upside down. Now, if you see his eye turned upside down, well, to the left a little bit, not all the way upside down, you can kind of see that this looks now like his left eye, and this would be where his right eye at, and also a beard like Santa Claus or something. And then the nose, the mouth hidden somewhere in the beard. But let's just back up and look at this real quick. Hold on. Look, there's another replica of that, which would be the eyes, the nose, the beard, the jaw, or whatever, you know. But let's get a better, clearer look. We're gonna rotate this one more time because I'm in a rush now, y'all. I just don't I don't feel like, you know what I mean? Like it's just different now looking at this thing. Like, I don't know, the feeling is different. Like, I don't want to, like, look at that. All right. God damn it. That boy look like a damn dragon or something. Once I start, like, really using my ability to this thing, man, it's going, man, shit. And it's not even that much details. That just go to show you how creative I would get just looking at this thing. Hold on. Now back out real quick. We're going to rotate it. Oh, there go that face. Hold on. Damn, there go another face. Which would be his eye sockets here. Some kind of head there. Ears, neck, face, whatever you want to call it. Shoulders. This is crazy, though. None of these faces, though, appears to look like the one I saw that night going to see my then girl. These I don't know what the hell these are. These, this is a trip. All right, so you know what? I should have took a picture of that. Oh yeah, I couldn't if I had the damn GPS on. Yeah, but I tried to get a camera before that. I tried to get a dash cam, and if I would have got that damn dash cam, but Walmart said they didn't have it at the time. If they would have had it, it would have been a wrap. I already recorded it. I would have had it on camera. Hell yeah, but didn't. Let's see. Rotate it again to the left. We're gonna take a nice look at it like that from the left. See what we see. See, I'm just rushing through this thing now that I saw it. It made me want to get back to the right side or look at a different photo, which we will. Somebody's definitely right here on this side though, and on this side. Two different sides. One person could be holding a flashlight, and two people could be looking. Two different people could be looking. One person holding the flashlight, which is the sun that we know as the sun. What the fuck? You can see the ball of energy behind it. That's definitely energy. That's somebody like a beam behind the sun. You can see it. It's reflecting. It's showing them. They right here. It's showing them. Right here on this side, and then right here on this side. Right behind that damn sun. All right, we're going to rotate it again. Rotate it one more time. Is this would be fully upside down? I think this way would be fully upside down. Oh, I think we already did this image before, cause damn. No, I think this is the eye that oh yeah, I think we did do this photo before, but it just I ain't saw that one. Because look right here, there's the left eye right there. And remember I told y'all about them clouds that act as his ear? And you could clearly see a head right here. Now, I can't see no more. This is me just guessing the rest of his head. But you get what I'm saying? You could clearly see what will be his left eye right there, just behind the clouds. And you can see, I know y'all can see the shape of that damn head, man. Oh, so this was turned, no, this is the right side. Oh, okay, so my bad. The way we was looking at it before when we saw them other eyes was really nothing then, because this is the right side. This is the right way the photo's supposed to look. Because if you look at the trees, at least that's what it looked like. The trees look like they where they supposed to be, but you can see this face right here. I think we already looked at this one. There's an eye right there. Look at that. That's a damn eye, man. Zoom all the way in on it too. But and there's another one. No, there's an even clearer eye right there. God damn. Excuse my language, y'all. There's a clearer eye right here. Right there. But I think this is nothing though, man, because like you can see eyes probably in anything anything you take, but this is definitely, the sun is definitely one to keep an eye on. Since it appears that these beings are using the sun to keep an eye on us. Let me stop though. But anyways, yeah, that's my time. Let me end this real quick though. Catch y'all in the next video. Stay safe and peace out.